what does it mean as people of faith to be stewards, not just of creation, but of the tools and the power we now wield through artificial intelligence? Are we still walking with God? Are we hoping technology will walk for us? How do we think about the stewardship and justice issues when it comes to the power we hold in terms of technology?
I'll be honest, I have a little bit of fear about AI, even a little bit of skepticism about AI. And yet, I also see already that even if I'm going to dig in my heels, the world's going to keep going in this direction. So I think it behooves people of faith to be talking about it, first of all. Whether you have somebody in your own space who knows enough to help educate, or you bring an expert in, this is a conversation that we're going to have. And it's not just about AI, it's about all of technology, which is changing so fast that, frankly, if we're not on board, we really will be hindered in how we can interact. I think there's so much about AI right now that feels to me like the wild, wild west, in both the energy consumption it takes in the world. That has been something top of mind in our area, with data centers popping up and energy rates skyrocketing because this requires so much. It just eats resources. And I think as a community, we haven't yet rebalanced to say, is this okay? Are we willing for this, this quick search in Chat GPT to require so much energy that we're going to raise trees and build a big thing and have people's power bills so expensive? I think there needs to be some intentionality about that, and it hopefully will come sooner than later. I think the other big question for people of faith, and I talked about this a little bit in the sermon, because one of the expressions of a lack of humility that I see around me all the time is the arrogance of saying something that is not true and demanding that people believe it anyway. And on some level, AI makes that easier and faster. That things can be said and presented with authority that may or may not be true or accurate or helpful. And I don't know what kind of systems can be put around that, but at least for people of faith, it makes us really have to double down on discernment and checking, is this right? Is this true? Is this helpful? Is this kind? Those questions our moms taught us to ask so long
say those
ago,
again.
right?
Is it true?
Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it kind?
Love it.
Right? Before you say something. Same with AI. But I will say, AI is only the latest version of this same dynamic. This has been happening for all of history. This has been happening in scriptural interpretation. This has been happening in preaching, for heaven's sake.
Yep.
Right? This is not new. It's just new that it's fast, almost universally accessible, and being driven by non-human
entities.
Yeah. So we've always had to test the spirits. We just have to test them in a little bit of a different way now, and all the time. I do feel like that there becomes an urgency and kind of a permanence to the discernment work. Like, is this video that just popped up in my timeline even real?
Right.
Did this actually happen? Did this person really say this? And taking the time to do one more step and check before you believe it, use it, share it, right? So I think there is a responsibility for all people, and for people of faith for sure, because we are seeking truth, capital T. And we shouldn't be accepting anything that's going to chip away at that.